So today we are at Camera Highland, and few of us plan to shoot Milky Way. And while waiting the sky getting dark, I feel like sharing some of the setting that we're going to use to shoot the Milky Way. Before we moving on what setting you should do on the camera, let's talk about what equipment you should be prepared. First thing first, definitely a tripod. You need a very sturdy tripod. Next is your camera and the lens. For my choice, I go Olympus 714 f2.8 because you need a lens that as wide as possible. And the camera of my choice is Olympus OMD EM1. Okay, let's move on to the camera setting. There are a few critical settings that you should be aware of: the shutter speed, aperture, ISO, white balance, and also the focus distance. For the focus distance, since we are shooting Milky Way, we want to go to infinity. While the white balance, you can set to 3004 to 3009 Kelvin, or if you are shooting raw, it doesn't matter, you can post-process it later. So what about the shutter speed? It depends what lens you are using, because there is a formula to calculate it. The formula is 500 divided to whatever focal length lens you are using in 35mm format. So for example, I'm using the Olympus 7 to 14mm. The widest focal length I'm going is 7mm, and 7mm is equivalent to 14mm in 35mm format. So 500 divided 14 is same width, is equal to 35.7, which means I can go maximum 35.7 second exposure. For the aperture, we want to go as wide as possible. For my lens, it's to f2.8. If you have lens that can shoot f1.8, go ahead and use it. For ISO, since my aperture is f2.8, the ISO I'm going to use is 3002. If you are shooting with f1.8, you can shoot with ISO 1006. And of course, don't forget to set timer when you press the shutter, because a slight shake will cause the picture blur. Okay, so now we move back to our apartment, take a rest and wait the time out, and hopefully there won't be rain. Yeah, I'll show some of my shot if I manage to shoot a nice one. Till then, see you guys. It's a total darkness right now. We can't see anything. Yeah, we are actually at the site and we are ready to shoot the Milky Way. Honestly, I really can't see anything except the torchlight.
But there's stars.
Nope.
See?
Nope. Nope. Not on
Never
video.
mind, we will show you the photo later.
Yep. So after shooting for almost more than an hour, everyone is pretty much scattered around. Some went to further down to continue shoot, while I'm staying here and do star trail using the live composition in Olympus. After being mingled around there for 2 to 3 hours, these are the only best shot that I have on that night. Well, it wasn't so bad for a first timer, isn't it? For the star trail, well, it completely failed due to few reasons. First, I was in the wrong position in shooting the star. Second, the fog is getting thicker. And lastly, the water is getting into my lens. So if any of you have any nice location to shoot Milky Way in Malaysia, or if you have any tips to share, feel free to comment below the video. Till then, see you again.